The Nigerian Senate is moving fast to prevent a situation that may result in the repeat of Bakassi episode all over again, as it has urged the federal government to save the country's terrestrial waters from being taken over by other countries. The Senate also resolved to invite the United Nations resident team to brief the Senate in 4 weeks on the status of Nigerian claim of an extended continental shelf. These are some of the resolutions reached at plenary on Thursday following the constitution of a motion on the urgent need to ascertain the status of Nigerian extended continental shelf project. In a move to lay claim to an extension of our continental shelf from 200 to 350 Newton miles, equivalent to 600,000 square meters, Nigeria in year 2000 set up an interministerial technical committee coordinated by the Nigerian Boundary Commission, which has been in forefront of the project. Presenting the motion during the plenary on Thursday, Senator George Sekibu said the gain in the area of oil and gas exploration for Nigeria are enormous, urging the country to act fast to claim her coastal waters.
Understand that Nigeria will gain more as offshore oil well produce about 30% of the 85 million barrels of oil output per day in 2010. This means that with enough oil and gas prospecting infrastructure on offshore exploration and exploitation, the country will harvest more oil and gas than what is currently being produced onshore. Believe that offshore oil and gas production, when fully established, will drastically reduce militancy, incursion on oil pipelines, kidnapping of oil pipeline gas workers, as well as eradicate illegal bunkering, thus further reduce environmental pollution as it is today.
In their separate contribution, a cross-section of the senators echoed the thought of the sponsor of the motion calling for prompt action on the part of the Nigerian government to prevent a repeat of Bakassi's situation all over again.
Mr. President, for us that are coming from the Niger Delta, where oil exploration has caused a lot of damage to our ecology. Most times, we can't even have live fishes anymore from our rivers. We have to do a lot of deep sea fishing. And this continental shelf project will increase, help us in acquisition of maritime territory that will aid natural resources like fishing, and other types of minerals that we may have to find in that shelf.
Mr. President, this reminds me of what we suffered in the Bakassi case. When Cameroon started laying claim to Bakassi, some of us saw it as a big joke. How could you be talking of laying claims to territories that have been occupied by people who clearly have those places as their ancestral homes, with copious evidence? How would you be laying claim to territories? We asked. A basis for which is spurious 1884 agreements. How could you be laying claims to territories where the people have a right to self-determination? We didn't see how it will come to pass, but it came to pass.
From the exposition given on the body of the motion, the present president has even committed some funds to the project. And all what we need to do is to tidy up whatever that is remaining so that we'll go back to the same UN and make a case for the extension of our territorial boundary beyond where we are now.
In his remark, President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawad, commended President Muhammadu Buhari for setting up the high-power presidential committee with a mandate to coordinate the activities of the extended continental shelf.
Also join all of us in commending Mr. President CNC for actualizing this project really by funding it, but we are supposed to be in it together. So we should be prepared also to provide the funds for the project to continue. Budget 2020 will be coming, and when it does, I think it is going to be our responsibility to ensure that we make provisions, significant provisions to ensure that this project is realized eventually for our country to benefit from the resources that are waiting to be tapped. Thank you very much. Leader of the Senate.
Senate then urged the President not to relent in his effort to fully support the project to its conclusion.